You guys, what's going on? Did not plan on streaming quite yet, but I wanted to throw this on because we don't want to miss this. This is getting spicy. So give me a few minutes here while I finish getting this set up, and we'll just have the chart up here in the background. I have a good feeling. I don't know about you guys. Seems like my spice radar has been off by about 24 hours this month. Thought we were gonna get it yesterday. Maybe we're getting it now, so sit tight. There we go. Nice. Breaking out again. Got catching me off guard. Alright, Bitcoin. Make sure to hit that like for the new stream. Let's get us up in search results. Let's get everybody in here, because boys and girls, oh, is it looking good? Oh, it's looking so good. It's SPICEtober. SPICEtober in Bitcoin land. And the fitting SPICEtober mascot right in front of us. Oh yeah, that birthday party, that was a great time. What's up, Deuce and M? Welcome. Good to see you. We are back. Sorry about the short episode yesterday. Just wanted to make sure I got something in for you guys. Whoa. Whoa. Here we go. So weird. Someone's doing it again with their no live chat botted viewers TA stream. Wonder why they're doing that. Everybody joining us, welcome. Welcome. We got caught off guard here, so I threw the stream on earlier. Not quite ready. So just settle in, get a seat. It's gonna be a spicy day. I have a feeling we're gonna see good feeling. I don't know about you guys. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We got our alerts going off, man. Push I thought that would push up the high a little more here. I will re-add the alert.
Sold my Apple call today. Love the stream, always learning. Cheers.
Emmett, well done. Nice, dude. Thanks for the big donation, man. 50 bucks. Really appreciate it. Congrats on a slick trade. Things are really moving today. That is for sure. Actually, I already have Apple pulled up here. So, I got a bunch of charts lined up. We're going to be looking at Bitcoin, obviously. We're going to go through that first when I have everything together. We're going to take a look at CME futures. We're going to take a look at Crude, the dollar, gold, silver, US Tech 100. I already have Apple up as well. Tezos, Litecoin, XRP, KNC, ETH, OMG, ZRX, YIFI, NMR, we already had OXT. I have that up twice. Maybe not. Anyway, Atom and Monero. So we got a big show. We got a big show in front of us. I do emergency style start it up so we don't miss this spice, but got a few more things I have to put together for this, and we're gonna start rock and rolling. We've taken 11,655, guys. That was, you've been tuning in here. You've been hearing that number quite frequently lately. Oh, there we go. Pushing up the high again, dude. I don't even know if I have time to get ready. What's going on? Things are looking awesome. Things are looking awesome. It's amazing how We went from September with no spice, mild September, and we made it through October. We're about halfway, and still there wasn't too much spice up until the last few days, and now it's the whole world is turned on its head here. Freaking amazing. Freaking amazing. 11,730 on Kitco. I don't know what that is, but nice. 11,709 looks like the high for right now. Well, I have to pretty much stop what I'm doing here. Pretty much stop what I'm doing here and do some TA because it's starting to get out of hand. Let's see, where do we want to draw this from? Let's take it from the 9th of October to yesterday. This is on the 1 hour. Crazy divergence, man. Divergence, 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 as far as the eye can see. That's all I hear. All I hear. And again, we saw it here. Oh, man. That's just on the 1 hour, man. This is our edges that we've been looking at for the last month at this point. Really solidifying. Really looking good. Really, really looking good. Out of nowhere. And that's what really gets me. That's what really drives this home for me. Is the fact that we had very little. We only had these high time frame signals, kind of glimmers of hope, that at any time could have not played out.
Are you telling me Tezos is doing something? Can I pretend I am big brain again?
Rico, you are big brain, buddy. Tezos looking good too. It's hard to not look good today, though. Hard to not look good in this market today. Thank you for the 10, by the way, my friend. I appreciate it. We're going to look at the Tezos for sure. This. So who remembers what was it, Friday stream? We were using the chart to tell the future. We talked about how the chart was suggesting there was news coming out that we didn't know about. Anybody remember that? I'm still not sure what that news is. But looks like it's gotta be somewhere. Looking at tech stocks, looking at crypto, looking at honestly everything. That news is somewhere. I said it likely had something to do with banks, based on what I was seeing. I haven't quite found what that is, but I'm still searching. If you guys have anything that might be, feel free to point it out. Group effort. Thanks for tuning in, everybody who's just joining us. I see the numbers are still rolling up. We planned on going at 6, but Bitcoin had other plans. So settle in, grab a seat. This is going to be a great episode. I got 20 plus charts pulled up here we're going to look at. We're just getting started. 17-ish minutes early. I had a few things I'm trying to take care of quick. But it might not be able to. Hourly looking phenomenal, guys. 11,655 was a major price level we've been looking at forever. We've been looking at this forever. Like, since the dawn of September. This monthly. Looking great right now. Looking great. Simply great. Bullish engulfing monthly. If I were to tell you that right now we would be in a bullish engulfing monthly last month, would you believe it? I probably wouldn't have believed it. I would have been skeptical. Bullish engulfing monthly. Beautiful. Beautiful thing. October bulls looking to close this month over 11,655. If they can do that, in my opinion, that confirms the quarterly close, bullish. that we saw into the start of this month, and it confirms further that Q4, the next 2 months and 19 days, are going to be spicy. Of course, anything can go anyway, you know, nothing's guaranteed. But man, oh man, does that look amazing. Closed above 2019 quarterly support, or quarterly resistance, and now we're just getting some continuation. This is all the ingredients for a very, very spicy recipe. Tell you what. Second highest quarterly close in Bitcoin history. The only quarterly resistance left now, 13,863. That's it. That's what stands between us and Moon. That's a pretty short distance. That is not a lot. Ooh, that monthly, man. Freaking amazing. I don't know, you guys feeling the energy today? I'm feeling the energy. I had to take a step back earlier because I've been looking through the charts today all day. I didn't plan on it, but I started looking through and I found things I cannot unsee. And I had to take a step back and say, Tom, you gotta calm down. Can't lose your peak chill status. Because emotions work the same for everyone. They work that way for me. If I get hyped up, probably not gonna end well. So I'm fighting it. Did a little meditating, did a little chart digging. And man, do I have some sweet stuff. Sweet stuff to show off here. 13 minutes on this hourly. Beautiful close. If we zoom out, we see the half hour. The 30-minute candle closed above. So we already have a close, and on top of that, we have what looks like it's the faintest of back tests already. Would not call it a back test yet, but doesn't look like the market is at least short term or instantly looking to sell off. That could have been a bad sign. A sell-off immediately at this level likely would have weighed bearish. Very likely. So it's good to see that candle close above. It's good to see potentially more continuation here. Oh man. I got so much to talk about. We have so many beautiful SPICEtober things to look at today. It's amazing. Oh, 4 hour. 4 hour just riding the 20 moving average. We see the sell-off last night. Wicked. Perfect. Perfect touch to the 20. Bullish engulfing off of it. Amazing. Amazingly bullish price action. We see the RSI lows coming up. Fourth higher low on RSI in a row. Wonderful. MACD showing bullish divergence. And guess what? It wouldn't have shown it without this candle. That's the magic. This was the tip off last night right here. This was definitely the tip off. We got that spooky sell candle. But without it, we would not have had that divergence. And the second I saw that, I said, oof, it's gonna get spicy. Bullish engulfing off of it has not shown much chill since. One consolidation candle on the 4 hour, boom, right through our next resistance. So good. No bearish divergence on the highs here yet to be seen on the MACD 4 hour. Neither as well, we don't see it on RSI. That's good. That's something we've been keeping an eye on every step up here. We have been looking and talking about this on our stream. Watch for the bearish divergence. Watch for bearish divergence on our highs. We have not gotten it. We're simply setting higher lows and higher highs back to back. It's a good sign. I love it. We've been seeing a lot of this pattern. Does anyone notice this? We've been seeing a lot of this. After all this not poorly. We've been seeing a lot of that. I'm not sure what to call that. Kind of looks like a U. Maybe it's like a cursive D. But we've been seeing a lot of this pattern. You see this little dip down and then a curved accelerating bottom. Beautiful sign. Keep looking for that. We've been seeing it on all kinds of things. Maybe even arguably, this might even be the same thing, arguably. It's a little, it has the convex versus concave, but it has that same high, low point, and then very curved, very rounded into a higher high. Been seeing that a lot. Been seeing it on a lot of altcoins, actually. That's really what it is. 149 watching. Freaking amazing, guys. Welcome. We're a little behind today. Did not plan on streaming until 6, but the corn called us to action. So here we are. 8 minutes for this close. Looking for a close over 11,655 on the hourly here. Looking for a close 11,655 in the daily today. It's going to be an important price level. One of our last monthly resistances above us. This could get good real fast. So let's keep looking at these things we've been eyeing up. Here is the freaking moneymaker, guys. I caught this today. Again, another Tom Crown exclusive first catch right here. We've been delivering these for months, solid. 4-day. You guys know we were looking at the 3, 4, 5, 6 day divergences probably 2 or 3 weeks ago now. Something like that. I can't keep track of time. We got them. 4-day hasn't quite yet shown it. Has not confirmed the divergence yet on the 4-day, but it has on the 3-day. It's a good sign. Combine it with this, guys. A bullish cross TKKJ on the 4-day Ichi cloud. The cross up above the cloud. The highest, the strongest bullish signal that Ichi can give us. Now, this 4-day candle needs to close. It needs to close with this cross. Very likely, but 2 days, 3 hours to go. Check this out. You won't find this anywhere. You won't find this anywhere else. You will later. People will look back on it maybe, or, you know, people, that's what happens. We find stuff, people talk about it later. So you're hearing it first. Right here, check this out. We got a cross below the clouds, April 26th, 2020. You guys know what happened since then. A cross up below the clouds is the weakest bullish signal that Ichi can give us. The weakest. Above is the strongest. Here's where it gets really crazy. Ready? The last time this happened, wonder if you can guess. The last time we got this signal on the 4-day. We're gonna have to go back. We did not get one during any of this price action. None. From before 2018 to today, this is the first time we've gotten this. Let's look. We have a cross below the clouds, weak. Cross below the clouds, weak. Cross below the clouds, weak. When do we get a cross above the clouds on the 4-day? The last one was the 14th of February 2017. Over 3 years ago. The price was at $989 at the time. $989 was the last time we got this. How crazy is that? Right here. Boom. Zoom out. Right here. In 2 days, in 3 hours, we will know. Confirmed, though I think it's very, very likely. I think it's... The probability is with us here, that this will close with that cross. Look at these. This is mind-blowing. Wish I didn't have all these other lines on here. Here and here. Nowhere in between do we get that signal. Whew, it's spicy. It's so spicy. I almost can't handle how spicy that is. Amazing. Other instances of it, but this is into a bull run, so this one is arguable. I would say this is in the cloud, but we can take it as above the cloud. These two, definitely above the cloud. So we're getting hits. We're getting hits over and over. But they all happened at a very specific time. March 2016 to the 14th of February 2017. Never again. That is ridiculous. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and delete all this stuff so you can see this. Don't even care. One of those days. Kind of days where you just delete everything off your chart because you don't care. There we go. Look at that. Right here. Has not happened in 3 years. Now in 2 days, 3 hours, we will know. We will confirm that it happened again. Look at the price action back there. Actually, look at the first time it happened. Right here. That is remarkably similar to where we are right now. Right here. Kind of side note that's interesting. You know that little pattern we just looked at? That U-ish thing that I didn't know what to call it? That looks really similar. I didn't plan on talking about that or seeing that, but that's that little U that we just saw in a tiny little sample. We have the sell-off and then that slope curve up to a higher high. That's crazy. Right here. What if we are right here? What if we're at $410 right now? Headed to 20K. How crazy would that be? We don't know yet. 2 days and 3 hours, we're gonna be looking at this 100%. Mega spice, dude. 4 day with momentum waning off of selling. MACD about to flip potentially to positive with this signal. Ooh, gives me chills. Last time we saw that same pattern on the 3-day, because this is the closest, most recent example we have of that cross we just looked at was right here. 20th, 23rd of July 2020. Look what happened. Boom. Ran up to a new high. This is on the 3-day, but we had that cross down, cross up action. We haven't gotten the signal on the 3-day yet. Ooh. If we break above 12,471, we likely will get that cross up on the 3-day as well. Pull that 4-day back up for you. Boom, see that? Down, up. Down, up. 3-day. Down, up. This has all the potential. All the potential. Got the energy. Feel it. Got the power. Weekly. Looking great. Dude, everything just looks great out of nowhere. I love it. Middle Bollinger Band held. Price moved away from it. Middle Bollinger Band, and by what we've been following so far, 10,450. That's going to be our bottom. That's going to be where we're looking. If that breaks, we're gonna reevaluate, because we've been using that as our guide. But still looks good. Seems to be following price up. Check this. 4-day looking awesome. Weekly. We closed that weekly yesterday at 11.380, whatever. New weekly back tested the TK, the short, the quickly responding, let's just say line on each EM. Bouncing a TK is a monster, can be a monster signal. If that holds this week, if this week doesn't trade under 11,150, which is an important level, that 11.1 was a important level we were looking to break as a resistance, so you can see support there now. If we backtest this, if this is a backtest, or if we hold this through the week, incredibly powerful signal there. We're getting so much here now. We were really flying on nothing, and out of nowhere we get these awesome signals all at once. That's what's convincing for me. These things weren't here. This backtest wasn't here. The TK was acting as resistance until last week's close. Weekly TK, these are big time frames. These aren't the 10-minute, these aren't the hour, 4-hour. These aren't telling you where the price is going to be, I don't know, in an hour or something. These are telling you what is the market, the greater view of the market looking at. Bam, hourly closed above. Beautiful. Beautiful. May see a back test. 11,655 wouldn't blow my mind. Hourly looks like it's still gaining momentum though. Gonna need to push up the highs here in price to avoid bearish divergence on our highs on the hourly and on the 4-hour. MACD on the 4-hour. This is the first candle flipped back to the bullish side here. This is crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Where are we looking next? At 12,000, great place to look. Where we sold off from at the start of September, if I could get this to cooperate. Actually place this line here. There we go. Great place to look. Above that, 12,320. Derived from previous high in 4th of August 2019, but also lines up with weekly. Is it weekly that it lines up with? Lines up with another time frame. Monthly. I've been looking at too many time frames, guys. Oh, it lines up with the August high. That's obviously what it is. Okay. Where did my chart go? Nope. This one. Okay. Lines up with our peak back here, August 2019. Also lines up with our local high in August 2020, a year apart.
$20 to make you look at the 20-mile probable G cross.
What are we crossing with? Thank you for the 20, Rico. Jeez. What are we watching? Ah, the daily. Here we are. Yeah, the daily. These MAs are phenomenal, man. Phenomenal. The 20 back in September 27th looked as if it was going to almost certainly make the bearish cross with the 100. 20 refused. Started started trading almost parallel to the 100. Very unusual. We actually saw some of this this similar price action happen on the hourly. I think a week ago we saw it happen with the 50 and 200. 50 came down to cross the 200 and instead kind of traded parallel to it. It was reluctant to cross. We're seeing this on the daily with the 2100. Absolutely going to cross with the 50 bullish. Very little doubt. I mean, you'd have to see extreme selling off. This is likely to cross. I mean, maybe on the next daily. At most, maybe the 14th. So this cross is going to happen for sure. Price is a little far away from the cross. And you guys know I get a little concerned when price crosses too far from MAs. Looks like the 50 is trading at 10,850. That's a solid point. That was an unback-tested previous resistance, potentially flipped to support. We were looking for a back test on that. We didn't get it. So that's an interesting level still. That's a level to keep your eye on. But we can see here, so the 20 was reluctant to cross the 100. If we remove the last few days of price action, let's move it to here. So if we go back in time to the 7th and we look at the chart, we would have also assumed that the 50 was going to cross the 100. The 50 definitely looked like it was going to cross the 100 at that point. But the 50 looks like it's trying to pull the same thing. Looks like it's trying to pull the same move as this 20. It looks like it wants to flatten out. Flatten out. And then as the 100 comes up, it looks like it wants to miss it. Just reject. Refuse to cross and make that Mr. Duck. The quack. Crazy. There's so many awesome things going on right now. It's like hard to even cover them all. Like we had so little. Look, here's an example actually of what I was just talking about. The 20 coming down to cross the 50 here. This is just on the hourly right now today. And we see the reluctancy, the refusal to cross. And boom, price action. Moving averages rejecting each other when they're converging and logically going to cross them when they get rejected is almost always a powerful signal, whether it's up or down. If this was in reverse and the 20 was coming up to the 50 and rejected, very powerful. I would expect a hard sell-off, if we just invert this. There we go. Same thing. You see like the 20 come up to the 50 and rejected. That's what I would expect in the opposite scenario as well. Powerful stuff. We're not even done. 3-day confirming the bullish divergence that we spotted all those days, weeks ago. Boom. Still, now we have 2 days and 2 days, 2 hours for these to confirm because this candle is not set in stone. Something could happen. So, who knows? We could have some event that's unseen and there's a sell-off, this candle red, and this would remove. So we really need 2 days to confirm all these awesome signals. It's crazy. What day of the week is that going to be? It's on the close of the 15th. Thursday the 15th. The 1st, the 15th, and the 30th, man. Always times to be watching. Plenty of room on RSI here. That bullish divergence was on both RSI and MACD. Plenty of room here. RSI only at 61. 61, almost back to the previous high. Close at 11,960-ish. That's a lot of power. There's a lot of potential power. They say, what is it, like 60s? Like 55 plus? Something like that. I don't ever use these kind of metrics, but like I think they call this like the bullish price action zone, something weird. Looking solid. So many time frames. Looking beyond solid. Huh. CME just gapped again. No way. I don't actually believe this. What? No way did this gap again. It just gapped intraday. Like into the new day. Not even a weekly close. What? I'm not sure if I've ever seen this happen like this before. Now we have a new CME gap. Midweek. In the middle of the week. What? So we had a gap this weekend, then Monday's candle, and then now it's Tuesday's candle because they close earlier. And we have a gap. So we have a gap, a candle, and a gap in a candle. Wow. It's only a $60 gap. It's very small. .5%. Very small. Starting to look like Swiss cheese though, isn't it? Starting to look like Swiss cheese. Gap below us still open. 9,850. Gap above us. Actually, there are no gaps above us. Gap below us 11,200 to 11,280. And then a new gap now. 11,700 to 11,760. We got a Swiss cheese CME. How many people do you think are still waiting for 9,660? How many people even today have been waiting for 11,210? Ooh, I love it. I love it. This is the spiciest. This is new, man. When I looked at it, it didn't even have this gap. So now we have 3 gaps below. That's freaking insane. Insanity. Alright, I gotta put another alert up here because we got other stuff to look at, but I don't want to miss it. I don't want to miss this. Rock and roll. SPICEtober. Wow. Alright. I think that's a lot of the edges that I was looking for. I'm sure there's more. I found a lot of stuff. 2-day confirmed. So 2-day actually did confirm that bullish divergence. 3-day we have to wait. But 2-day confirmed it last candle. We found that first right here, guys. You were all here. You were all here for it. All right. Let's take a look. Oil quick. Oil stuck. Still stuck. Looks like on the daily we have a class 3 bearish divergence. Double top. Slightly higher high RSI, slightly lower MACD. So we have that class C in both directions. Stuck in its gap. Not bullish on oil. It's going to be a while. The dollar. The main player, likely, of all of this noise. All of this spice. Not looking great, but is above 92, 98 support. No divergence there. No divergence there either yet. No divergence there. Potentially we could be seeing it here. We have a lower low in RSI. And at the moment, we have a higher low in price. We haven't seen a reversal yet though. We don't know. Our indicators aren't telling us there's a reversal yet. Could be, and then that could, then that would confirm it. But we could just sell off through. Zoom it out to the weekly. Weekly looks like garbage. But that weekly support is still there. I need to see a break of 92.98 on the Dixie. We get that break, look out below. Ooh, that could get ugly. This whole thing could just be one big dead cat bounce, and it would make sense. We reached our 0.5 retrace. We reached our previous support from March 2020, flipped resistance, and we stopped. Hard stop. Dollar closed a garbage quarter. Garbage quarter. We're looking for lower. Closed its monthly well, but not anymore. Gonna get spicy. There's a lot of spice. SPICEtober, man. Trademark. Ooh. I adjust my seat. There we go. Let's take a look at gold. Hit our descending trend. Overshot our box. Now it's consolidating. Not bad. Dollar weakness. That's what we'd expect to see. No divs here on the 4. Let's go to daily. Did have that daily bullish divergence on both RSI and MACD actually. That's where we started our rally. Not a huge pullback. Gold definitely earning an alert here. $19.33, the price to beat. I think that is probable. That is probable. Silver, same deal. These simultaneously hit our targets, which is pretty cool. Gold hit it, silver hit it. In the same fashion, really, too. Silver, though, looks like unlike gold. I guess gold has it too. Alright, they both have some 1 hour divergence. On MACD. There we go. Just filling our box, that's crazy. Overshot. Touched the bottom. I don't even think the bottoms were really super calculated, were they? This price action's a little too suspicious, though. Okay, good. Gold didn't touch it. I was gonna say that's too spooky. Just consolidating in our boxes, man. Need an alert on silver. Break to the upside, and where do we go? Let's fib it. I'm having trouble. Come on. Give me the bottom. Come on, TradingView. Let's go.
Last request, can we just enjoy that weekly bearish retest on DXY?
Rico. Yeah, why not? I didn't spend too much time on the dollar because I think the future is going to to show it to us shortly. Last bearish. So you mean here? Bearish retest. Or here, you mean like where we're currently? Yep, the bot is slow. It's beautiful. Just send it. Send it, dollar. Send it to the ground. Moon everything. Moon everything and send it. Gold and silver look great. Dude, consolidating here, beautiful. Beautiful, with the weakness showing in the dollar. Like, we're looking at 3 black crows, certainly. I think we're looking at this. 3 black crows. Maybe another reversal bounce before selling again. What's up, Rex City? Euro new beat, what? Rex City's looking for 2K on Bitcoin. Thank you for the 2. Dang, yeah, we got 242 watching, dudes. Welcome. Freaking welcome, right on. We're getting... Good job. Congratulate yourselves, because you guys are going to get... You're getting it all. Getting all the signals early. If you didn't catch them, feel free to go back to the beginning of the episode when we're done. Not now. Don't miss now. But that's what we do here. We catch everything early, and then you hear about it everywhere else later. It's our history. 19 birthdays. That's right. I don't know if that's what you wanted, Rico, but there you go. MDP, what's up, my mang? Oh wait, I'm getting PDM and MDP confused. I don't know what plot X is. I'm sorry. Let's look at the Tech 100. Following, we've been on fire. I'm not always on fire, but I'm not always back to back making calls. You know, I get things wrong. But when you get on a hot streak, man, it feels so good. We caught the inverse head and shoulder, looking for 12,466 to retest the high. And when we retest the high, we're gonna be looking for divergence on the highs. So far, RSI has a higher high without a higher price. We could have, if we see a reversal here, divergence on the highs already. But we're not confirmed that we're done yet. We had one tiny red candle in a string of all of these green candles, and now already bullish engulfed. 2 hours 36 minutes till that closes. 12,466 looking all but locked in. We break, say we don't get the bearish divergence. If we break here, next target's looking at 13 square. Above that 13,261. Some solid targets. If we do see bearish divergence, looking to come back, retest 11,570, possibly all the way down to our trend line here, which would be 10,850. We don't know yet. We need to see either a reversal on price here on this rally, or we need to see a touch or a retest of our high. And we need to consult our oscillators. What do they have to say? That'll be my guide for this trade. Absolutely. I hate these little flies. They came out of nowhere. They like live in the pipes. Something weird. Let's look at... What do we do next? What do we want to look at next? Do we want to go into altcoins? I'm gonna have to murder this fly. One of those like mega tiny fruit flies. See what happens? Like, I swear my house isn't full of flies. What happens is when I go stream, I have these bright lights on, and so they seek them from, who knows, miles away. There's only one, but they just show up out of nowhere as soon as all these bright lights come on. ETH, yeah, let's look at ETH. Welcome to all the new people. Please, we're gonna pop up ETH here. But please give the new stream a little thumbs up. You know what I mean. Keep us in those search results.
YouTube famous BTC King of Kings, first of his name, Big Daddy Crown. OMG, 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 him so.
OMG.
Beautiful.
Thank you, Josh. Dude, OMG's looking great. Looking great today. I was just gonna do ETH. Let me pull up ETH, and then we'll do OMG. I'll queue them up. Got it right here. Ethereum smashed our 370 target, went right to 388. Dude, this has gone a lot actually since, yeah. Wow. Since we've been streaming, this broke this resistance, 388. Monster. Jeez, monstrous. No divergence on the 4 hour, that is okay. Whew, there we go. Do you guys remember this? We were looking at ETH. We were looking at ETH. Not, what was it? The 8th. It was the 8th. Because I remember I put all these lines up and I said, this is what I'm looking for on Bitcoin on the monthly. We got this flip red and then we had this flip blue, and I said, I'm looking for a break of either this low or this high. Ethereum's gonna have to get volatile soon. Look what happened the day after, boom, boom, boom. As soon as it broke, 1, 2, 3, 4, dang. Monster rally on ETH. Amazing. Does not look like bearish divergence on the highs here either. Not yet on the daily. Next target looking for 433 on ETH. Isn't it crazy how everything can just change in like a snap? Like 2 days, boom, everything changes. Welcome to the cryptos. Ethereum looking awesome. Could see some selling to back test 389, 388. Flip a coin. Or we're just going right to 433. Who knows? Flip a coin. Let's look at the weekly quick. Then we're going to hop over to OMG. Ugh, monsters. Just monsters. Weekly MACD. Showing signs of selling fatigue. Showing signs of bearish momentum. Fading. As it moves up. It's awesome. That support was solid. That 351. Solid. 307 never fully backtested. Something to keep in mind for Ethereum in the future. OMG. Looking at the Trace Tezos. Trace Tezos pattern. Uno. Dos. Trace Tezos. Let's see what we got. On the hour. Little bullish divergence on the hour here. MACD and RSI. On these lows. Look at the 4 hour though. We're big boys, we use the 4 hour. Much. Ringing up the lows, man. What was it, the daily? There's some time frame here that has some very important info. Daily just flipped on MACD, flipped back bullish. That 250 support on OMG was monster. This looks like a giant inverse head and shoulders. That is exactly what it looks like. Absolutely. Same targets that I've been saying forever now, but they're coming. $6.20 to $7. Very likely. This is the probable move. Has not changed in weeks since we hit 250 or something. September 20th. OMG looking very strong.
Are you scared?
We're gonna look for a break of the neckline to see that power, to see it flex. See that big run up. Let's see, above us currently at 439, just under the previous high. Ooh, get your rocket boots out for that. This is monster. This has such great potential. Nothing is guaranteed. Nothing's guaranteed, boys and girls. There's that weekly bullish divergence we were looking for. We're gonna need that to. We're gonna need to see that selling momentum wane in the next weeks and flip back to bullish to confirm. But I think that's in the cards, if you ask me. That looks in the cards here. Weekly bullish divergence on the RSI, already pretty much confirmed. I'd like to see the RSI come up a little more, maybe to the 63 level. But dang, yo. OMG looks great. Sharifi Suad, welcome. Thanks for the follow. It's great to have you here. Welcome, new fam. There's a lot of new fam out there tonight. I can feel it. If you're new here, welcome. Welcome, welcome. We always accepting new family members. But if you're new, make sure to get in the Discord and give the stream a like and subscribe, please. Helps us out a lot. We're gonna look at OXT now. Not OXT, XTZ, Tezos. Tezos finally broke our conditions. These are the conditions we were looking for. Does anybody remember? We were looking for a break of this trend, descending high trend, and we were looking for a break of our 222 resistance. Got it. Target's still on the table, 263 up to 292. Looking very likely. We may see something like this to complete the inverse head and shoulders pattern. May see a back test, a potential re-entry at 222. Who knows? Who knows though? Potential also to see a dragon pattern play out here. We'll keep our eyes on that. Dan, the man, welcome to the fam, my friend. It's good to have you. Thanks for the follow. Where was I? Good to see that. Wouldn't blow my mind, but it's going to be up to Papa Corn. If Corn decides to blow up, man, and just throw away all these targets. Because things are going to go up. Tezos looking solid again after so long of just question mark. This whole area, but this ascending trend held very strongly. Great ascending trend. We saw this first on the weekly. There's a weekly ascending trend line. This is what we're trying to look for on OMG. The weekly selling momentum slowing down. You see it on Tezos right here. Flipping back to the bullish side, confirming the weekly bullish divergence that will get silly quick. When that happens, it will get silly quick. The only thing that can invalidate that is if Tezos sells off under $1.45 before that happens. Would invalidate the bullish weekly divergence, and I mean at that point just that sucks. Yeah, but Tezos looking fine. So many coins looking great today. I love it. I love the energy back in the space. Love the movement, the volatility. No real divergence on the 4-hour here of any kind. Not yet. They're looking solid. Moving on over. Moving on up. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Vlad, enjoy the magnets, my friend. Those emojis. It's the only reason I kept those memberships. They don't really benefit me, but I do like these emojis. So, thank you, my friend. It's good to have you here, Vlad, one of our loyal fan members, of course. Litecoin. You guys saw it here live if you're regulars. We were looking on the 8th. On the 8th during our stream. You can go back and look. If Litecoin closed above the 200 daily moving average, it's gonna run to 50. Bam. Right to 50. Now, even spicier though. Looking for a close above the 100 daily on Litecoin USD. If we get that, if we get that, looking for 60, 62, 61, it's going to be a powerful rally and break up here. I haven't even looked at fibs on this guy. Let's look at the fibs. 618 sitting at 56. That's a little threatening. 786 lines up perfectly with our target. Oh yeah. Wow, I didn't even see this. We zoom out to these lows on Litecoin here on the daily. We take it from the 18th of July to the 22nd of September. This is monster mash divergence. Wow. I don't know how I didn't catch that. We're looking for a close today here on Litecoin. Where's our value? 50. 5106. That's gonna spell some great things. Keep an eye on this. I am, anyway. I'm put an alert, show you how serious I am. Gotta sit closer. Why my back's bothering me? Here we go. Alright. Spicy things coming potentially for the Litecoin. Check out quick on its BTC pair. BTC pair looking interesting. See, selling momentum slowing, fading. There's nothing confirmed here yet though. Nothing at all in the monthly. Potentially monthly bullish divergence if LTC BTC breaks up from this level. You'll see a higher low on the monthly with a lower low in price. Monthly bullish divergence. I don't even know the last time I saw that on crypto. Weekly looking equally spicy. A little more confirmed spicy though. Weekly bullish divergence here. From April 26th, September 21st low. We see a higher low with a lower low in price on the weekly. We see it over and over again. It's just everywhere. Can Litecoin break down here in Bitcoin pair? Yes. Of course, even with all these divergences, there's no guarantee here. If it does, I'm going to look at 003. 25% decrease from the low here. We see a move up above 005. It's gonna get crazy. Litecoin's one to keep an eye on. Yeah, we don't have anything confirmed, anything definitive yet on this coin that says we should go long right now or something. But we have all of the elements. We have all the pieces here. Daily, same thing. This divergence is just everywhere. keep an eye. Keep an eye on Litecoin. Don't ignore. All right, what's next? Let's pull the Bitcoin back up for a minute. Today is a beautiful, beautiful day. I hope you're all feeling it too. I hope I'm not the only one. Yeah, I'm feeling immense beauty on this day. Immense. Got an hour and 20 minutes till close. We'll be here. This is gonna be a long stream, I think. Bunch of messages. Got a funny message. Rock and roll. Let's see. What else do we want? What else do we want to look at? 126 likes, 240 watching. It's amazing to have you all here today. This is awesome viewing numbers. Awesome to spend this day with you guys. I'm feeling the energy and it feels great. Feels great. Make sure to keep hitting that like button. Keep us in search, because if we drop out of search, typically we stop streaming. It's very demotivating. But the more that people like and subscribe during the live stream, the less likely that is to happen. More likely we are to stay in indefinitely, actually, if we keep the energy up. So try to keep the hype up, guys. I want to keep going. Who knows when we'll stop today. We did a short episode yesterday because I had some family stuff. But it's all over now. I don't have any plans now. We're just going to grind it. We're going to grind this out. We're going to catch this move. Just like we've caught a lot of the moves recently. The girl bring me one. The lady. Word. Okay. Doing good. We're in the search results. You guys are doing a great job. All right, coming back maybe for this back test. 11655. As we talked about in this episode. No bearish divergence on these highs yet, but could be. Could get it. I don't think we will. I need that water. Hopefully she'll bring it in. Yeah. The big channels that every other day tell you Bitcoin's going to 1 million or Bitcoin's going to 0. They go back and forth between the two. They always get all the attention. It's okay. We've got 240 here, and they're like the best people in crypto, so it doesn't matter. XRP even looking good. It's like weird. It's Spooktober, man. All the stops are off. XRP coming off 6 green dailies in a row. Looking to close green again. Having a little issue here with the bottom of our target, which is 25.8. Touched it twice, 25.83, with the high end 26.8. It looks likely that it wants this 26.8. Not gonna lie, it looks like it wants it. We'll evaluate if and when it gets there. Probably when it gets there. With another target 28.29 above it. That'd be the extension. We're gonna keep an eye on XRP. Actually, this deserves an alert for sure. Smack that on. Good. I want to know when this high breaks from the 10th of October. Because that likely means we're going up to 26.8. Maybe even higher. Let's see. Weird to see XRP doing good. Yes, she brought me water. Give me 2 seconds. I'm grabbing this water. All right, we're back. Have to do a double take. I'm looking at XRP. It's saying it looks good. That's odd. It's not like me. All right, let me plow through some more of these coins. Got a few. Let's jump to Yiffy 2. Yiffy 2. Potentially painting some 4-hour bearish divergence. I still think a test of that 2811 is still my target. Still the target. Does seem to have flipped 2116 from resistance to support here. Further strengthening the 2811 retest. Nothing too eye-catching here. Man, I thought there would be more here. Not a lot. So I still think 2811 is on deck. I don't know if it will break it. This doesn't have much history at all. But we do have some pretty clear patterns. We saw this flat bottomed triangle break down. We got some divergence on these lows. Broke back through its descending trend line. And so it's only logical that it wants to come test its previous support to see if it's going to be resistance or if it's going to trend back up, flip back to bullish. So I'm still looking for 2811. Not too much else there, unfortunately. I thought there would be more. NMR caught me by surprise. Just barely avoiding our low trend here. I was really looking for a test on this yellow line. Swerved it by like less than 1%. It won't let me do it. There we go. Swerved it by like a 1.1%, but now struggling again. What was previously support. Diagonal. It's not showing bearish divergence on the highs yet. That's good. Looking clean on the daily too. Bullish divergence on the daily. Yep. If NMR breaks out here, if it is able to retake this white trend line, $44.95, $45, reasonable target. Very reasonable. Maybe even conservative. Also possible is that it sees a repeat, move back to this high trend. Currently sitting at about $100. That's pretty solid too. Psychological resistance and fitting of the pattern that we've seen from this coin. So that's a big that's a big potential trade. From 26 to 100. It's a little greedier, but 26 to 45, almost 100%. This is going to be an interesting coin for sure, and I'm going to watch this because I think there is a potential here for a very nice risk to reward. Very nice. Perfect. OXT, looking a lot like OMG. Lot like OMG. On the daily, we're seeing a bullish divergence on the MACD, bullish divergence on the RSI from the 25-cent low. Beautiful. Looking for 30 cents as a first target. 34 cents to extend. Bitcoin's moving. Okay, not moving too much. An hour and 10 minutes till close, back under 11,655. Really would like to see the daily close above, but not really seeing that it won't. We have a whole nother hourly candle after this. Surprised it pulled back so soon, but it's very gentle. This is like barely a pullback yet. Let's see the local fibbing here. Okay, so this pullback was right to the 0.5. Get a little more skeptical here if it is pulled back below 11,611 to the 618. If we don't see a bounce there, I'll be a little more skeptical. But as of right now, nothing has happened there, just flagging out, consolidating into the last hourly candle, probably to be expected. I think this last hourly is going to be straight fire. Straight fire, guys.
Neo must be watched. Make ANTSHARES great again.
Rico, my man, thank you for the 10. And yeah, we can check. I haven't actually looked at Neo in a while, so that's probably a good eye. I had a feeling Neo's probably doing something here. Yo, what's up? Satoshi Nakamoto. My man, Lizard. He's also the king of lizards. Also the king of lizards. I don't know if you got my message. I did see your donation yesterday, Sir Satoshi, and I just wanted you to know I really appreciate it. It means a lot. Neoskio. Looks like my harmonic. I don't even know if it really is a harmonic. Could be playing out here. Or I get ahead of myself. Need to mark some important levels here for Neo. Go 1933. All right, do not want to see a rejection at 1933 from Neo. That is for shizzle. On the daily, okay, RSI showing daily did have some bullish divergence. MACD not as convinced. Looking solid though. 1694 acting rather nicely as support. And the 4 hour here. Very, very nice. Everything looks so good. These are the best days to stream. You stream all of September. There's nothing to look at. Boring. And then randomly it's you know, October 12th and it's fire and everything's fun to look at. Everything looks good. Everything's like showing something to talk about instead of just being a butt. Neo is coming off of that bearish divergence on the highs, but that's okay as it seems to have found support without painting a head and shoulders at 1694 for the weekly. Maybe you have to look at the monthly. Oh yeah, monthly does not care. Whew. Nice. Neo not quite Neo not quite as obvious with the edge here as some of the coins we've looked at. Let's see if moving averages can help us out at all. What have you got for us, MAs? Hmm. 50 daily moving average on Neo, lining up with our 1933. To me, suggests that this is likely to get tested, actually. This is a similar setup to what we were looking at Litecoin. It reminds me of that setup, at least. I'm thinking 1933 likely to be tested. Rejection there, very, very ugly. Breaking 1933 on Neo. Making the probable move to 2117. Oh yeah. Very nice. Good eye, Rico. I like that chart. It's like, I was expecting everything to look pretty similar. Neo looks a little different, but it also has a little few hidden gems that make it similar to everything else as well. My stream is healthy. Good vibes for all. Vibes. Let's see what else. What else did I have in store? To do Atom. Atom breaking out of the range. Closed above our $6.02 resistance. Maybe making it as support. I'd like to see the daily close above that. Currently 0.09 of a cent below with an hour left. A close above that level, I'm looking for $7.26. Easy peasy. I don't like that line. Go. Looking for our next target. On Atom. Beautiful inverse head and shoulders here. We're looking for this on like every coin now. Really came out of nowhere. Suggesting though that these targets are all gonna get hit. High probability trades going on. Again, out of nowhere. We didn't have like any of these a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Now we're swimming in them. Monero, the boss. The Monero boss, the XMR. The king of privacy. This isn't my right chart. Okay. This isn't the correct chart. What did I do? What did I do with this dang chart? Oh well. Let's look at the USD instead then. So far in the daily, no divergence on the highs, looking good. We had that pretty monstrous daily bullish divergence on the lows back in the 4th of September. Right when Bitcoin and everything else, well, when Bitcoin sold off, Monero bounced early and then just ran. Looking great. Broke its ascending high trend. Consolidated for a little there. So Hale. What's up, my man? Welcome, fam. It's good to have you here. I'm loving all the new faces here lately. It's really awesome. We went so many months with really the same people this year. All of the dedicated loyalists. But it's awesome to see new faces, and I love it, guys. So make sure you subscribe if you're new here. We're live every day. Come catch our shows. Dishing out the TA. Monero, what is next? looking incredibly probable. It's heading for $164. Very probable. Let's look on a little longer time frames though. See if we see any hints or signs. Update the chart. $64 though. That's looking very likely. This coin has really held strong. It's been teasing us with some little parabolic tease here on these low trends. You can see the lows are accelerating. I want to see one more of these. Like that. Would be awesome. Hit that, flag out, and then just go nuts. I don't even know what it'll do. If it can break $164, man, Monero's gonna go ape. You know, I had an interesting thought about Monero yesterday. I think it was yesterday. So what's interesting to me about Monero, and let's pull this up too.
Wrecked city homeless.
Josh, be nice to people. Be nice. You gotta be nice here, guys. I don't want any toxicity. So here's something interesting. While these charts don't... Now they look actually really similar, but regardless. Actually, these charts look really similar. XMR and LTC. Clearly XMR has diverged from that in September, when Litecoin continued selling off, XMR didn't. So here's something that's interesting though. We look at their all-time highs. XMR $500, Litecoin $422. These two have tracked with each other really well. Not just recently, well I guess recently the least, but throughout their history. If you look back at their Bitcoin pair, they track each other really well. They've stayed relatively close in BTC pair price and in USD price until this move on Monero. But here's what's interesting, and this is what I think is valuable to point out to you guys, because you guys probably don't think about these things. Some of you, maybe some of you do, but they're really important in crypto. So there's a reason that these two tracking in BTC pair and USD pair is eye-catching. The reason is because Litecoin total supply, I think it's 84 million. Currently I think it's like they have 60 million, something like that, doesn't matter. The total supply of Litecoin, now let's do the current, is like 50, 60 million. XMR is 17 million. These shouldn't track in BTC pair price that well. That makes sense. So XMR is almost 1-to-1 coins with Bitcoin. Bitcoin I think actually has a few more right now. Whereas Litecoin has about 4 for every 1, roughly, of Bitcoin. So if these market caps were the same, Monero would be 4 times higher than Litecoin. And so what's interesting to me is they've tracked so closely with each other over these years, yet Litecoin has 4 times the supply roughly. To me, that means XMR is extremely undervalued. Extremely undervalued. And it's weird because their charts, these actually are, you can see that Monero almost had this like halving pump that Litecoin did. Isn't that odd? Not every coin looks like that, but these two have really always looked pretty similar to me. And they shouldn't. XMR should trade at about 3 or 4 times the price of Litecoin, simply by coin supply. And that's something I don't think people think about often. I think that's a valuable lesson. It's interesting. So I'm looking for one more move up. Break 164. I'm gonna narrow, back test it, and then your guesses are as good as mine. What's gonna go on? Dang, still have tons of people watching. This is an awesome night, guys. I'm really happy to share this night with all of you. It's a pleasure. We had a few new patrons, actually. Maybe I should shout them out. Let me make sure I don't say their real names. It's here. Sven. Welcome, Sven. Our newest patron. Actually had multiple sign up. It's been a good month. A good month. Still early in the month. Still a good deal to sign up for patron. You've been thinking about it. I'm not going to plug it right now. I'm too in the zone here with the charts. But take a look when you have a minute. Let's see what's up next. What can we look at? Let's check back on Bitcoin. 53 minutes left in the day. Left in this spicy SPICEtober October kind of month. Man, price is just chilling. Straight chilling at this 11,655. Pivotal level. Critical pivot level. Or pivotal level. I think both works, doesn't matter. I don't know. Looking good. Looks to be flagging out. Keeping an eye on 11,611. A break of this level, not ideal. Before the close. Wouldn't be ideal. But so far not showing the interest. This little trend guy here. We slap you down. Not too spicy yet. It's gonna get there. SPICEtober. I love the way this looks. I put these eyes on this chart and I was like, I hope I'm not like, I don't know. Because when you draw something, you don't know what other people see. I was like, hoping that it looked like a spooky jack-o'-lantern. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. What do we got? What? Okay, good. I thought that it gapped up again. Okay, never mind. That would be not possible. The daily hasn't closed. So CME came down to fill some of this new gap. So now only $35 below. Not bad. This is gonna get spicy. You can just tell. That looks better. Okay, Bitcoin, there we go. Smash through our 618. Oh man, this is spicy. SPICEtober. SPICEtober. Hell yeah. Right back to our 11.5 question mark. Are you testing this as support, Bitcoin, or are you going to sell off and ruin my good vibe today, buddy? Perfect back test if it bounces here. Perfect. Are we going to be that lucky? I don't know. That's asking a lot. That is asking a lot. perfect though, to the number. 11,498 on the dot. Magic. Awesome. Oh, there goes our 618 retrace, blasted through. I love this spice, man. Bring it on. Bring on the spice. This is awesome. Up and down. Can't have it in one direction. Gotta go both. Whipsaw us around. Take us on a ride. Take us on a ride there. Oh, hell yeah. If it bounces here, that'd be amazing. This would be such a bullish bounce. I don't know though, that seems too clean. Bitcoin, not a clean. Not typically clean. Would not surprise me to see more selling here. Just to mess up the chart, ugly them up. Because that's too gorgeous. Like we're gonna, if we bounce here, we're gonna see awesome divergence. Simply awesome divergence. Because that is a sharp selling. Oh yeah. Yep. Gonna be visible on higher time frames though, not short ones. Not yet. Beautiful. Beautiful Doge. 4 hours still. We look at the 4 hour. This candle's a little funky, right? Not the most confident candle. Look at the MACD. The MACD is saying, don't worry. Don't worry. Selling is still losing momentum here. It's still relaxing, giving up some of its power, even though it's a weird candle. It says don't worry yet. That's gonna be a monster back test if it holds. Oh my goodness. No way. No way. Oh wow. It's looking bouncy. It's looking real bouncy. Maybe even on the 15-minute here, if this is the bounce. If we close, it can close anywhere here, but if it closes above 11,655, that would be crazy. But if it bounces here, if we move back up, we could see a very spicy little move here on our MACD to price. Judging by candles, if it wakes up higher, we could even see the reverse on RSI at the same time. That would be very funky. There's a lot of potential here with a candle like this stopping at the previous high and wicking. There's a lot of potential. So much potential. $47 minutes till close. Let's keep it on the 30-minute. 15-minute candle closing in 15 seconds. Look at that. All of that selling. Price closed. Check this out. Little TA. Little just in the moment TA. 5 minutes. So this is as close as we get. The first candle to close. Closed above. And this is on the 5 minute. Closed above 11,655. Blah, 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 blah. First candle to close below 11,655. Boom. 5 minute candle straight down. That shows this is a very, very important level. This is not your run-of-the-mill random level.
Tom, do you think with ETH2.0 launching possibly on time, will it hurt the value of OMG, or will there still be use cases for layer 2?
Do not know, my friend. Use cases are awesome. Okay, let's put it that way. Use cases are awesome. But I think use case is a really zoomed out value. Use case right now some of the coins that actually have use case that functions are trading the crappiest.
Have to try turning your mask off and on again.
I'm confused there, Ricos. I think ETH point. Okay, I think ETH 2.0 launching at the value of OMG. Well, thank you, Josh. Thank you, Rico, for the donations. Appreciate them deeply. So here, I don't think that the launch of ETH 2.0 will affect really anything else other than coins in Ethereum pair. So will OMG lose value in OMG ETH pair? Maybe. That's possible. I think that the impact of ETH 2.0 is mostly just news FOMO. I think it's blown out of proportion. I think that it's important, it's a big deal. But I think more so than that, it's just the emotional factor of, it's like the precursor to FOMO, like to missing out. Like if I don't do this, like I'm gonna miss out. I don't think it's gonna have nearly as big of a thing as people are expecting. Use case is like important, but I think use case is gonna be important. I don't think it's important yet. I think it's a down the line thing. I think in years, use case is gonna like really, you're gonna see coins with lots of use case or significant use case continue to grow where random lollipop coin maybe doesn't. But I don't think use case is really a market factor right now today. I really don't. I think that, yeah, we see coins like BAT. BAT has a real use case. It's a company, they use BAT in their ad things and blah blah. That coin is not performing great. Use case doesn't guarantee success, especially not right now in this market. And honestly, I don't want to be the guy, that guy, but think about this. So Bitcoin, what's Bitcoin's use case? I guess its use case is a currency. Money. Maybe not cash, but like money. That's not really it's not a use case as in, it's not a service. Okay. Lots of coins that have a use case are really a service. Like Ethereum is a service in a way. It's like a product. It does something of value. And you're purchasing it for that value, for that service, okay? Bitcoin doesn't really do that in that same way. It's more of like a currency of types. You'd say maybe it's like a asset, like gold or something, but still, that's its main thing. Currency doesn't really have a set value. Like OXT, let's look at Orchid. When it first came out on Coinbase, before it even started trading, I said, I think it's worth 10 cents. 10 cents per. And how did I get that number? I did the math on how much does a VPN cost a month. And that's how I came up with 10 cents, because Orchid, you know, I didn't really know that much about it then. I did a little research, still don't. But they're offering a VPN service or something through the token. But if I can get a VPN service for, I'm just making this up, let's say $10 a month, it's actually way less than that. Why would I pay more than $10 a month just because it's a coin? I wouldn't. That's how I came with my 10-cent evaluation on OXT. I think it's important to keep that in mind with coins is, if yes, use case can be good, I guess it is good. But does that use case peg it to a value? Is it a tangible thing that has a specific value? And if it does, yes, of course, the markets are irrational. It'll trade over that and under that. But it kind of has a ceiling. The ceiling is, why would I pay more for it than I would if I'm paying for it for whatever it offers, that service? If I can get that without a coin, why would I pay more just because it's a coin? That makes sense. Little rant for it. A little 40-minute till close rant. Don't get me started. I wouldn't worry about something like that. Scott Lux, I see you're commenting on it as well. The ETH2. I don't think it's worth worrying about its impact on that scale. That's really what I was getting at. Is I think that its impact is likely going to be mostly just on Ethereum. I wouldn't worry about how it impacts every coin and every specific use case.
Wrecked City steals Wi-Fi from McDonald's.
Wreck City steals Wi-Fi. Josh, be nice to Wreck City. He is part of our family, okay? Gotta be nice to him. More alerts. Just got a message from my doctor. What? Probably about my prescription. It's days late at this point. Still haven't filled it. Okay, it looks like finally they did. Thank God. Okay. CME's future gap. We've talked about it here at least twice today. Yeah, Alan Alex, that unfortunately there are bad actors. Never send anyone your coins, period. Not unless you are willing to never get them back, and that's likely the outcome. Just got a weird tip, little tip from my boy JD on Discord. Wow, here, check this out. I don't even think this is what he was referring to. You guys know I love my uncommon time frames, because they're just as valid. They are, in my opinion. Check this out on the 14-day. Strong. Very strong. We see a top in August 2019, and then we see a top in August 2020 at the exact same level here. 11,382. Currently, this 14-day candle, though it won't tell me the countdown for some reason. That's interesting. 14-day and 2-week are different. I like that. Well, currently, if this 14-day closes here, will be the highest 14-day close since the 31st December 2017. This reminds me of the 3-month setup. But we're over it. Why won't it tell me when it closes though? That's annoying. Oh, it closes today. Spicy. So this 14-day close, I didn't even catch that. Nice, JD. This closes in 36 minutes. Likely to be the highest close since 2017. Awesome. Awesome. I like it. Let's flip it back. Spicy point. 5 minutes to go. Spicing up. So nice to share these spicy days with you guys, man. Should pat yourselves on the back, everybody who's made it through. Everyone who made it through all of boring September. Should give yourself a pat on the back. You just gotta wait through those times to get to the spicy times. And if you can do it, if you manage it, you get rewarded. Those rewards look like they're coming, guys. September's quarterly close paved the way for a spicy end of 2020. October is saying, hey, then maybe that's true. Maybe we are. I'm gonna love this if this closes here and into the close. Oof, bullish engulfing maybe. That'd be nice. Into today's close. Do we have 280 watching right now? Guys, this is like... I think we've had 300 before on these live episodes. This might be a record for us. This is huge, guys. Huge. Man, I wish you guys were here at the beginning of this. We went through like some of the sickest, slickest TA that no one's looking at yet. And all these new eyes might have missed it. That sucks. It's okay. After the show, you can go back. Check out the first... Skip through the first like 5 minutes or 10 minutes because I had to throw this on emergency style. But we went through some awesome, awesome stuff that I guarantee no one's looking at yet. That's what we do here. Go back in this channel's video history. You will find... We have been looking at stuff so early, and then everyone else, you see news articles, see tweets coming out later, basically just quoting us. I mean, not actually, but just figuring it out late. We're always looking here for the scoop. All day, every day. Get some good stuff earlier. We're gonna have some more good stuff. Kind of waiting. I'm waiting to see if this is a bounce here, because that's gonna dictate how I feel into this close. Nice. We're showing up. We're number 5 on Bitcoin search result. That's pretty good. We were number 1 the other day, like 2 days ago, and that was the highlight of my life. We'd never been number 1 in the search results for Bitcoin before. It was a big deal. So I appreciate everybody who's been doing a great job at liking the stream and subscribing during the stream. Those things have a huge impact on showing up in search results and where we show up and what number rank we show up. So thank you guys so much who have been doing a great job of that over the last few weeks. It is a big help. Really, really, more than you know. A huge help. "31 seconds till we're on the last half-hour candle of the day." It's gonna be spicy, boys. Gonna be a spicy one. Can you see it? Do you guys see it? I think I see it. Here we go. 30 minutes till close, and I'm expecting a banger. Let's get a banger. It's gonna be a big one. I thought I was gonna be into close yesterday, and we've been 24 hours off. We called the 7th of October with the daily Ichi Cloud twist and weakness and resistance. I was calling for the 7th for the move. We got it on the 8th. Thought yesterday's closing weekly candle was going to be the spice. I think we're going to be getting it today. Yo, Syrupus. Welcome, fam. Jean, Remy, Osorio. Welcome both of you guys. Great to have you guys in the family. We're here live every day, updating you guys on the latest technical analysis, the scoop. So thanks for joining. I hope you tune in our future episodes. But we're not done here yet. We're absolutely going till close. And probably longer. If we get the close I'm looking for, I don't know when I'm sleeping next. So hope you guys are up. You guys are ready. Get your caffeine, settle in. Maybe grab a beer. Up to you. Settle in. Because it could be a long night. I don't know why. So that link I've been sending is supposed to have the link to the patron post I'm talking about, but it doesn't. Sorry about that. I just dropped the link in the chat. Let me update this. Okay. Alright, now it should have it. Hopefully. Work. Very nice. So if you guys click that link, it'll take you to the public post. And that's a little taste of what patrons get daily. Full breakdowns, trade setups, information. Yo!
Jedi is an official religion with over 70,000 followers in Australia. Also 15-minute maslal.
You troll me so, Rico. Troll me so. There's your MAs. Raiden, the 15-minute 50. That was the 1 hour 20. That was the 4 hour 20. So we have a long way underneath. Plenty of room underneath on the 4 hour. Wow. Thank you for the 10, Rico. And here are your beautiful, and you're right, we got the 50. Got the wick off the 50. That's pretty. That's nice that the 50 and the previous high 11,498, it hit it exactly at the same time. Exactly as the 50 crossed. Right to that support. That's spicy. There's the 100 though. Ah, it's not 100, that's why. 100, 200, chilling below. I love this song. Alright, looking for the 50 on the 15-minute to hold. We don't usually look at close time frames like this, but we are waiting for this close. Also, Rico, how do I sign up to the Jedi religion? Because that sounds cool. I'm not sure if the crypto church will allow me to do that, but I do what I want. I don't care. Have I had this on the middle screen the whole time? Hopefully not. Yo, Info Vader Man. I haven't seen that name in many a moon. Many a moon. Bam, CME gap closed. Good eye, Rico. CME gap opened and closed as quickly as it opened. It came and went. loot box. There we are. So I really don't think I've ever seen that. A gap like that on the daily for CME intra week. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. I'm sure there's an example somewhere. That one was peculiar though, because it gapped up and then kept moving up. Typically, like, expect a wick kind of jostling around. Are you saying we're number one? Rico, Vesemir, are you saying we're number one? Are we number one? I need to confirm for myself. Confirm for myself. Though somehow I think I've closed all my tabs. If we're number one, guys, we're gonna party. Mine says number 5. I'll take number 5 though, dudes. I'll take number 10 on Bitcoin. That is a super competitive keyword. This is only maybe the second or third time we've really like ever shown up for it. So it's like a really big deal. Really big deal for me. You guys are awesome. Almost 300 watching. Welcome everybody. You guys are freaking amazing. You know what? While we have a few minutes, let's go over what we were looking at. So at the beginning of the episode, we went through some very sneaky signals on different time frames that probably no one else is looking at, as is usual for our stream. That's what we do here. So let's look. Weekly. Ichimoku Cloud, TK resting at 11,150. This weekly has already back tested it and bounced. Holding that level into the close this week will be a crazy strong bullish sign. We can hold 11,150 into the close. 6 days and 1 hour to go. Lots of time. That will be a very strong bullish signal. Extremely. Yo, Herminia Zavala. Welcome, fam. Good to have all these new faces today. You guys are great. So, weekly. Looking to close above 11,150 for a very bullish sign, but the fun doesn't stop there. No, it just begins there. Let's take a look at some other stuff. I'm going to do it this way first. Back in July 2020, before we ran to 12.5, look at this movement. Look at this, is a TKKJ cross down above the clouds. It's a very weak bullish signal, this yellow arrow, but then immediately crossed back up, rejected. Very powerful. This sign right here is the strongest bullish signal that Ichimoku Cloud can give. It is a cross above the clouds. Does not happen often. If you look back, you won't see it happening often. We didn't get any here in 2019. Ooh, Bitcoin breaking. Man, that would have been a nasty bounce. Would have been a nasty bounce. Maybe 5-minute bullish divergence, we'll see. Okay. This looks like a little stop hunt. Put in another alert. Where was I? 3-day. Sorry for everybody who's been here the whole time. I want these new people to benefit because they don't know. They're probably, they're not here every day. They don't know we have this. So 3-day cross above the cloud, not a signal that we saw at all in 2019. Didn't get it. We had a huge rally, didn't get any cross. We had a cross below the cloud, being the weakest bullish signal that Ichi can give. Boom. We look back at the previous bull run, 2015, 2017, and we see these crosses above the clouds. We see them, repetitive. showing that the trend is still up on the 3-day candle, large time frame. Big time frame. We don't have it on the 3-day yet, but watch this. Ready? This is where it gets spicy. This is where it gets hella spicy. Boom, 4-day. I think I have a chart that's better for... Where is it? Here we go. This one has a lot less on it. So, to recap, cross above the clouds, extremely bullish signal. We saw a cross down, cross up on the 20th of July. We saw a rally to 12.5. We crossed down again at the end of September on the 3-day. But then when we flip to the 4-day, the longer time period, the heavier, the more important, the longer they are. Look at this pattern. Look at what we got. Cross down, cross up, just like in late July. Keep getting alerts. Stop it, phone. Okay. We have that same setup now on the 4-day. However, there is a caveat here. We need to close this 4-day candle. We need to close it with this cross, with this arrow. This is generated by Ichi. So here's the thing. For 2 days, 1 hour to go. If this candle sells off below, if we see a loss of that TK on the daily, 11,150, this arrow will go away. Doesn't spell doom, but this arrow will go away and we won't have this signal. So it's going to be important. In 2 days, 1 hour, we're going to want to see, did we close with this cross up? Because if we did, it's going to be very hard to argue what that means.
I don't care what search results say. We are number one. Party popper, 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 party popper.
Number one. That's right, Angel. Thank you for the 5, brother. For everyone new joining us, check this out. If in 2 days, 1 hour, we close with this signal, this up arrow, this cross TKKJ on the 4-day, there's really only one way to interpret this. Best way to do it is, let's look back. We got a cross under the cloud. 22nd of April, 2020. We had a good bullish move, right? But that's the weak signal. This would be the strong signal, above the cloud. When was the last time we got a cross above the cloud? Didn't have any in 2018. Didn't have any in 2019. Last time was February 2020. Look what price did. I'm going to take the Ichi cloud off now so it's easier to see. But I've placed these little crosshairs, okay? These little crosshairs are at every cross up above the Ichi cloud on the 4-day. Gonna give you a second to just digest that. Those are the only ones. And look at where the first one was. Right here. Right here. March 17th, 2016. Price was at $408. That cross up led to a rally to 20K from $400. If we close this 4-day with that signal, we could be at $400 right now going to 20K. You can do the math. I'm not doing the math. What we should be aware of is last time this happened, yeah, we got this cross down, cross up, and then we saw it again, cross down, cross up, but we never made a lower low. So that would mean maybe we're not going to make any lower lows if we get that cross up. So it wasn't instant, but as soon as that confirmed, bull run was full on. We got to cross above the clouds again, cross above the clouds again, cross above the clouds again. Didn't see it. Didn't see it again. It went away. It disappeared until maybe right now. What's extra funny or extra strange, extra whatever, is this is just such similar price action too. Yeah, we don't have that extended high. We don't have this extended high here. But other than that, man, that is very similar price action, isn't it? Extremely. This area looks a lot like that. And we're getting potentially the same signal. This is crazy bullish. If we get it 2 days, 1 hour, maybe not even 1 hour now. On the 3-day, not looking at the Ichi, but on the 3-day, we have MACD flipping back to bullish. First sign. Closes in 2 days, 1 hour, same time, exact same time as that 4-day. If it closes here again, we have confirmation of this bullish divergence on the lows. Another example of something we found here first. You and me, guys, together, family. We found this. We were the first people. We noticed it on the 2-day, the 3-day, the 4-day, the 5-day, the 6-day, but not on the daily and not on the weekly. We noticed this weeks ago. Everybody caught up. Yeah, the news, they all caught up. Twitter. Not on the weekly. That's what we do here. We catch it. We look ahead. Man, that would have been a sick bounce. This really isn't terrible that we have this wick or anything, because it's all one candle still. Only 12 minutes till close. Man. Let's get... I want... Move. I was thinking to move up into the close. Come on. It was all but true until that last piece of that candle. Yeah, even closing here, still great close. It's not a bad thing. $300. All right, I think we are. I think this is the record for viewers for our live streams. Back when we were an AFK channel, yeah, we had more at some point. I think this is the record for a live episode here, so congrats, party poppers, to everybody. You guys are awesome. Awesome for being here. 11 minutes to go. Looks like that 50 is still respected. Getting close. Getting close. 10 minutes. After the close, I know I haven't this entire episode. After the close, I'll catch up on the chat, see what you guys are talking about. I've just been like in the zone. We went through like 20 different charts. Went through all kinds of stuff today. So, my bad. Usually I'm more interactive. Minutes. It's gonna be good, I think. I think it's gonna be spicy. Watching for this 15-minute 50 MA to hold into the close. These headphones are hurting my ears. It's awesome to see so many new people. I can't get over it, guys. For those of you who are new here, we are live every day. Every single day. So make sure you're subscribed catch all of our episodes coming up every day in the future. Because we're always here. We're dedicated. Here we go. Flip green. Last 9 minutes. Let's go. If you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button as well. So you can hit the subscribe, then hit the like. In that order. Alancaster. I don't know how to pronounce that. Alancaster. Welcome, brother. Thank you for joining our family. It's good to have you. Make sure you smash that like. Keeps us in search results so we can keep finding new faces and fam members to join us. Also make sure you're in the Discord because YouTube shadow bans us all the time. I'm frankly shocked we're not shadow banned now after being live this long. So if you're in the Discord, you can make sure to catch our episodes every day. An alert goes out. You'll never miss us. We'll never miss you. All day, every day. Also, we have 8 minutes till close. Check out the Patreon. Still early enough in the month. Still great value. Links in the chat I dropped. It's a public post I made a few days ago. It's a little taste of what the Patreon offers. Patrons get this kind of data daily. Patreon also includes one-on-one sessions every week. Every week. Optional, not mandatory. One-on-one sessions with me every week. Available. Included. Talk any kind of trade, any kind of crypto questions you have. There's exclusive trade setups on Patreon posted daily. My average post per day is like 2.5 or I don't know, some absurd number. Lots of value there. Feel free to ask any of the current patrons how they feel about it as a membership, and I encourage them to be honest. I'm sure they'll be honest with you. They like giving feedback. Check it out. By 2021, new memberships are going to go up in price. So if you're thinking about signing up, you want to do it before 2021, lock in your rates. No one's rate ever changes over time. Whatever you sign up at is what you keep for as long as you are an active patron. So don't worry. Little bull div on the 5 minute skis. 6 minutes to go. 6 minutes to go. It's going to be interesting. Good close here either way. I would like to see the close above 11,655. Solid selling volume for the 5 minute here, or 15 minute here. Kind of lackluster volume on this rally up. 5 minutes, 58 seconds. It is that time. I gotta use the bathroom quick. While I'm gone, like and subscribe, join the Discord, check out the Patreon. I'll be back certainly before this close, so I'm gonna run. Ooh, cutting it close. 45 seconds. And I realized while I was out that I missed going over Apple today. So we're going to take a look at Apple and also US Tech 100 because something tells me our targets are lined up. Then we're just going to go. We're just going to do like a little freestyle there. A little freestyle. TA. We haven't gotten to do any. Take a few requests. We'll see what happens. 15 seconds. Not the close I was looking for. But it never is. Never is. Calling an Irishman. Alright, so it's a close. Here we go. Still a solid close above the 10th's high. Could be better. But could be worse. Emmett, that's amazing. That is amazing, my friend. Dollar closing with a small candle above resistance. Maybe see some relief here. Find out. Where is my US Tech 100? Okay, still where it was. Still looking good. Still headed for 12,466. Apple. Apple has not really moved. Dang, I thought it would have moved more. A new gap printed yesterday. 1117 to 1119. Having that similar inverse head and shoulders pattern we're looking for on US Tech 100. But this close today, not the best actually. Maybe Emmett's trade was amazing. We'll find out. Do you think it could see back to 137? But with that close, man, that's not the close it was looking for today. Damn it, that might have been a slick trade, my friend. We'll have to check that tomorrow. Alright, that wasn't very much. That's all I wanted to look at quick. A little bullish divergence on these lows here on the dollar. Interesting price action there. Very strange. Kind of looks like Monero's bottom. Kind of looks like Monero BTC. The pattern it painted before it reversed strongly. Looks like it's gonna have to break or dump in the next 5 hours, so time to put an alert. I want to know if it breaks support. 93. I also want to know if it breaks this high, 93.25. Look for more upside to 93.46 in that case. It breaks 93 though to the downside. Whew. Not looking hot. Alright, first 15-minute candle of the day on Bitcoin, and it looks as if the 15-minute 50 MA may be acting as resistance still. Probably too soon to call. Yeah, we did, we looked at a lot of coins today. So while I'm down to do a little freestyling, prefer not to go over the ones we've already gone over. No, we never put the Discord link in the video description. Ever. ever anymore. What happens is when you do, you get just a flood of bots into your channel. And then those bots like hide because so many join, it's really hard to get them all. And they'll send out real scammy messages to everyone. Alright, looks like the 50 broke. Zoom it back. Whipsaw candle. Quite a whipsaw. What might we be seeing now? Love you too, Bellby. Alright, SNX. Why not? Why not? It's one we haven't looked at in a while. I don't think it has a lot of chart history, but looks like 450, our support held pretty solidly here on the weekly. 1, 2, 3 touches. I don't think we've looked at it in many weeks. I see why though, because it has not really gone anywhere. Anything on the weekly? Not really. Potential bullish divergence on the weekly here on the RSI. MACD too young to even start a signal line. Here we go. Looks like the lows signaling a bullish divergence on the daily. Seeing that pretty uniformly right now across coins. Actually see triple divergence on the MACD. And we see the local event of it on our side as well. Not a bad sign. Yesterday's close took it back above 450. And sorry, I meant 388, our low support in our range here. Interesting. Looks like the daily closed just above this descending daily high trend. And it looks as if the new day started with a small gap up above the trend line. Pretty uniform there. Pretty uniform divergence across the time frames. Let me actually peep back on the weekly. See where our new resistances might be. Pretty easy to see. Bam. $518 to $536. Likely target. Probable target if we see continued upside here. $518 to $536. The hourly, this looks very similar. I can't put my finger on it, but to another coin we looked at today, maybe it was OMG. Sure. Karen Tejeda, welcome. Welcome to our fam. Karen, it's great to have you. Little bullish hourly. Little bullish hourly. Would not surprise me to see this. Something like that. We can see a pretty similar pattern right here to what I'm looking for now. But my edge here is with the bulls. I mean, the whole market seems to be that way. Seeing a lot of daily, even weekly, and in very few cases monthly potential bullish divergences. That reminds me, maybe we should look at total. Maybe we should look at total and Bitcoin dominance. Nice. Total up to 375 billion. Ooh.
Join the Patreon. It's great.
Yo, silver giveaways. Thank you, brother. Yeah, well, like I said, ask the patrons how they feel about it. Silver giveaways. One of our patrons. Passionate enough to tip. Maybe to give you all a tip. Thank you, silver giveaways. I appreciate it, brother. Appreciate the donation and the support for the patron. I put a lot of work into that, so I am happy people enjoy Total looking remarkably like Bitcoin. Remarkably. A little bit more bullish actually though. That's what I'm expecting to see every time I look at total from now into the foreseeable future. Expecting to see bullish signs. Let's see, what do we have? 4 hour, we're on the 4 hour. See what we got. Okay. Ooh. 2-day bullish divergence, same as Bitcoin. Confirmed. You know what I'm curious about? Let's throw some Ichi. See if Ichi has the same signals for us as total versus Bitcoin. Okay, two-day potential cross above the clouds here coming. We're gonna have to see the high push up though to bring the TK line up. TK line is likely still feeding off of this high or the Kaijun line is likely still feeding off of this high where the TK likely is not. Probably feeding only off of this high. So likely a break of 12.5 will flip this above the cloud. That'd be nice. Save the 3-day, same as Bitcoin. See, the 4-day has it. Here's what's interesting. We don't have the cross down and cross up as we did on Bitcoin. Bitcoin cross down, cross up. Total, no cross. That's interesting. Not super bad or good or anything, just surprising. Potentially means Bitcoin is more bullish than total. I don't know what that means. I'm not sure how to gauge that. What I do notice actually is that total also, so do you guys remember when we looked back and I pointed out this area, this flag back in 2015? The cross happened in February 2016. We had two crosses here actually. What's interesting is that we don't have them. We don't have them previously on total either back there, which maybe is a good sign because we got them on Bitcoin, we didn't get them on total, and now we don't have it on total but we do have it on Bitcoin. So maybe that is actually the pattern playing out again. And what's super spicy is in the future when we likely do get a cross up on the 4-day for in total, because we don't right now. When we do, that could potentially signal the parabolic hard rally. Because if you look, there's no crosses again. This really only crossed up on the 4-day once above the cloud and still hasn't. Still hasn't after all this time. That's pretty interesting. What's really interesting is, I don't know how to interpret this, but I'm just sharing as I always do, sharing what I see. This 4-day cross above the cloud on total, which has not happened since, is almost exactly 4 years ago today. It is 4 years and 4 days ago. It's like almost exactly 4 years. That's weird. I don't know what to make of that, but that's 4 years is a pretty important pretty important time length, at least for Bitcoin. I swear, you're going to see people talk about this. And you're all going to go, huh, we already knew that because we watched Tom Crown. 4-day crosses above the cloud has not happened since the previous bull run, and now we got the signal. We just have to close it 2 days. Just 2 days. We close at this level in 2 days. We have confirmation. Exciting. Could have a tweezer bottom on the 1 hour. See, it definitely looks like a double bottom. On the 4 hour and 1 hour, we have 2 wicks to the exact same value. We can get a tweezer here. We get a tweezer on the 1 and the 4 hour. That'd be a very nice reversal sign. Solid reversal sign. Yo, Handy Rams. What's good? Old Kasama Pro, man. I'd never see him anymore. What's up, my brother Tails? How you doing, bro? How you doing? Here we go. 250 watching still, dude. Today is amazing. Guys, I love you all. I love all 250 of you. Such a big day. Chat's being weird. Rob Samat bringing us back with a little counterpoint point. It's good. It's always good. I actually said to myself when I found all these things today, I was like, dude, I have to dive into the charts again and I have to just look for anything bearish because these signs are so powerful that I need to look. Wow. On the 6 hour, the golden cross also directly above this recent rally candle. That's unusual. That's unusual to see a golden cross so tightly correlated to a significant move upwards. Like that is in the same candle they crossed, it rallied. I'm not sure what we're ranked now. I haven't been looking. It's a good question. We've lost some viewers, not too many. We got a ton of people here still. So we're probably still ranked, but we might have dropped in them a little bit. Okay, still number 5 for Bitcoin. Pretty good. Number 4 for BTC. Number 1 for Bitcoin Live. Number 1 for Bitcoin Live Stream. Number 3 for BTC Live. Number 1 for Live BTC. We're doing good. We're doing good. As the views drop off, that's typically when we stop showing up. But since we have like 240, I don't know if that's going to happen. I think when you have like a solid chunk, it doesn't. I'm not sure. That's weird though. Check that out. I didn't see this today. Look at that. That is rare to see a signal play out so cleanly. That doesn't happen often. Like golden cross, and on that cross, on the candle they cross, boom, recovery. Usually you've seen it before the cross or you'll see it after. Not common that it happens that directly. Alright, so you're looking for bearish divergence, he said. I'm willing to entertain the bearish arguments because right now I'm overly bullish. I need to like find something to weigh to balance me back. Viewer to like ratio 1-to-1, that's pretty good. Yo, crypto profits. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for the kind words. I do this every day. Every single day. So feel free to join us for the Crypto Hypno Hour. Crypto Hypno. Alright. Bearish divergence 6 hour lead dating back. 17.8. What? Oh, you mean August 8th? Maybe. I'm not sure. 17.8. You mean 8/17? That'd be August 17th here? I'm not sure how this point could, on the 6 hour anyway, show any divergence to right now. Because we've had a swing higher, we've had multiple swings higher and swings lower, so they're not really connected anymore. Let's see. Previous high would have to be the 27th of July. So I could see here. I want a clean chart. There we go. We're going bear hunting. Alright, I could see here to here. This I could see as bearish divergence. To this high, actually. So it's actually there. That I could see. This high is fine. Higher RSI high, higher RSI price. And then I could see here as well being potentially bearish divergence. Because we have a lower high in price, a lower high in RSI, and yeah. Okay, I can see that. But really none of this. So what I like is that none of this, I'm gonna make this one yellow so you guys know what I'm pointing at. None of these highs are showing bearish divergence. They're all higher highs and higher RSI highs. That's good. Same with MACD. Highest point has the highest swing high. That's good. What I really see on the 6 hour is just selling exhausting. Just seeing the momentum swings down, getting weaker and weaker. We see it on RSI and MACD. Seeing lower highs consecutive. So here's what I will say. There is a potential here for bullish divergence or bearish divergence. But here's what we have to see. We need to see another move up. We need to see another move up, which looks possible. Might not look like that. Let's see. I don't know. I'm just doodling that. Something like this. To follow the pattern that it's been painting. That we've seen here locally. And why we would need that is to eliminate these two potential bearish divergences, which we don't see confirmed yet. That's the problem. I don't see us confirmed yet because we haven't seen a swing low. But what we would need with this higher high in RSI is we would need to break 12,000. about right. It's pretty much all it needs. Break and close of 12,000 just eliminates that, just takes it off the table. So that's it. This is all we would need. Where'd it go? I like it right there. There we go. That's it. That's really not that. I guess it'd have to be a little bit above it, technically. There we go. 12,050, let's say. That's it. That's not out of possibility. And in fact, it's not even really at the range that we would bet against it. You know, we're still in a valid uptrend. We still can connect these lows. We haven't broken it. In fact, we have lots of time. We could just trade sideways to the 15th. Could. Just like we did here. Could do that. As long as it breaks this high. You know, I'm going to put it back at 12,000. It just needs to break this. I'll note that. There it is. Bam. That's it. That's all it has to do. I think that's pretty reasonable. Not very hard. Okay, so the other argument was the monthly. Take a look at the monthly. Okay, so you're saying here as well. You're saying RSI has not eclipsed 65.88 yet. It has closed higher. We could argue this two ways. One, we're taking this only from candle closes, which is valid. In that circumstance, yes, we are at risk here, unless same scenario as the 6 hour. We push above. Typically though, you can check my videos, typically I go by the wicks. And if we go by the wicks, then we don't have any bearish divergence yet. We have a lower high with a lower high. That would just be no divergence. Really what I'm waiting for, and I've said this a bajillion times, but let's say it again. I'm waiting for the monthly to break either up on our histogram or break down to set a new low or a new high, because all we've seen since 2017, this is the monthly, this takes time. All we've seen is the highs come down and the lows come up. That's really it. So it depends how you look at it. If you measure it by the closes, which I know lots of people do, it's just not the way I do it. I don't think there is a wrong or right, as long as you're consistent. If we measure it by the closes, then I see what you're saying. Because we have a higher price close and a lower RSI swing. And what I would say, because like I said, I don't think it's valid or invalid to do this either way, is we would be looking for the same thing I was just talking about on the 6 hour. We're going to look for a move up. We're going to look for a close higher, and we're going to look for RSI to move up with it to set a new high. So, valid. I mean, I understand. I see what you're going for. Man. Well, we had this longer, larger red candle with this bottom wick. Opened up a new hour, touched to the same point. Double bottom potentially. Not confirmed. We're still in this candle. Double bottom. But even if we don't close this green, really regardless of where we close this, unless this double bottom is invalidated, we're seeing what looks like local selling exhaustion at this level. Large bodied bottom wicked candle followed by what it could be a double bottom with a small bodied candle. Could be a loss of momentum. And it's at an expected price level. You know, the 11,498 was our previous high. It was previously resistance even before this high. This could be a backtest. We had a pretty gnarly whipsaw here. That was spicy though. This is a spicy candle. Bet a lot of longs got liquidated here. But what we're doing, like I said, we can trade sideways according to the 6 hour for quite some time. What I think is most likely is we're just kind of letting this 20 moving average move up with price. It acted as support on the 12th, which was yesterday, on a sell-off. And, you know, we could see a reversal, who knows. But if we trade sideways, we might see this movement again. To come meet the 20. And I can't draw right now. Could see that. And what would looking forward, actually, if we look forward into this, if we are going to see this pattern, what would we see? We would see the ever so spooky kite. You'd see the diamond. That lines up really well. I don't put this out of the realm. This looks totally likely. Diamond patterns, head and shoulder patterns, very common to see painted during a rally. In fact, expected maybe. That looks solid. Down to 215 viewers. Yeah, this has chilled out a lot. We got a lot of the spice though. This is a great episode today. Great episode. All right. Oh, my windows keep going. 211 watching. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Oh. Man, that didn't take long, did it? That did not take long. Broke right through our trend. Like, maybe within minutes of putting that there. Within minutes. It's gonna have to push harder than that though. It already has a higher RSI high. Has to close higher than 93.21. Where that is not a great candle. 4 hour agrees with me. Resistance at 93.21 on the dollar, 4 hour. Gonna have to close higher honestly, like in this candle, it's gonna have to close higher in the next 2 hours, 20 minutes. Or else it's gonna be a bearish divergence on the tops, on the highs. Spicy. That is spicy though. That shot right up. As soon as I put that trend line, within a few minutes that broke it. That's crazy. Really does look like Monero. Monero had this, and this was on like the weekly for Monero. It had this like weird head and shoulders bottom where it never painted out, and then it went like that. We'll see. We'll see. Spookaween. I love that. Let's see. What else is going on? Do we get drilled on any of our positions so far? Gold and silver reacting. Tech, dude, Emmett, this trade is looking better and better. Every time I look at these trades, that's looking better and better for you. Tech 100 reacting. Tech 100 reacting to the dollar's little burst of energy there. Ethereum closed under 388. May see selling to the 370 level again. Tezos paying no attention to anything else, just doing its own thing now. Cool. Did we get the close we wanted on Litecoin? No, we did not. Dang. Litecoin selling off under the 100 before the close. Boo. Boo. That's okay. Not a big deal. Ooh. Ooh, who's joining us? Gustavo Sanchez. Welcome. Welcome, fam. It's good to have you. Alright. Not the close we wanted on a few coins here. That sell-off at the last minute brought us back down from some critical levels. Ethereum brought it down back underneath resistance. Litecoin brought it back underneath the 100-day moving average. We were looking for a close above, for a signal of continuation to the 60, 61, 62 range. May see some consolidation. Obviously is going to totally depend on Papa Bitcoin here. What it has in store. 19 minutes. I have a feeling that ding that just went off is the lady telling me that it's time to take the dog out. I have a feeling. And that sell-off threw everything out. Atom closing below the what was hopefully support, but not. Closing below the resistance. That's okay. It's never that easy, is it? Let's see. Quick shill. Thanks for being here tonight, guys. It is an awesome night. Didn't get the close we were looking for, but still spicy. Living up to the name of SPICEtober. We're live here every day for everybody who is joining us for the first time today. Welcome. We're live every day. Sometimes we take off, really rarely. So make sure you're subscribed, and if you're new, make sure to get into the Discord. YouTube is always shadow banning us. That's why I'm so crazy about asking you guys to like and subscribe during the shows. Oh, no tweezers. Okay. Not a convincing sell-off, though. Look at that. We lost the 50 on the 15-minute immediately. Immediately saw weakness. We'll have to keep an eye. Keeping an eye. Where's the next spot of the bounce? 11.4 maybe? 11.420? Maybe we're getting more spice. Sweet. What I think we're likely to see here now, seeing as this sell-off didn't stop when we expected, looking for a lower low on RSI. Looking for a lower low. And provided it doesn't sell off below 11.187, which I think is highly unlikely right now, we're going to get bullish divergence on the lows. That's what I'm looking for. Alright, yeah, make sure you're in the Discord. YouTube's always shadow banning us. If we're shadow banned, you're not going to be able to find the stream unless you're in the Discord. Then you won't have any issue. So make sure you're in there. Yeah. Make sure you like, subscribe, Discord. Also, check out the Patreon. Check it out if you're new here. The Patreon is our membership kind of program. Supports the stream, but it's really focused on helping people improve as traders. Education focused, comes with one-on-one sessions weekly. They're available for all Patreon members, so that's up to 5 times a month on a triple week month. And the Patreon is just full of educational content. Updates like this one, posted almost daily. This is older, it's from October 10th. But it runs through all kinds of stuff. Lots of recaps the important information, breaks down by time frame. So here, 1 hour status reversal, edge bullish, indicators, telling you what the indicators are doing. It's telling you important prices to look for these time frames. Continues breaking down to the 4 hour, takes a look at it in the same way in the 4 hour. Then moves to the 12 hour, then moves to the daily, then moves to the weekly, then moves to the monthly, and has detailed information about what price levels are important at each one of these time frames, what indicators are doing, what they're showing us. Just full of great information. So if that sounds valuable to you, take a look at the Patreon. Links in the chat. What I just showed you is actually linked in there. Good stuff. Good stuff. Looks like we already have MACD. This is on the 15-minute, but it already looks like the MACD's set up for bullish divergence. Not on the hourly though. Okay, so we might have to wait. Not too much going on. So yeah, check out the Patreon. Make sure you're liked. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you're in the Discord. And then I'll stop bothering you. Let's actually use this low trend line, because that makes more sense than just doodling a line. Yeah, you guys are dope for being here tonight. It's been a long stream. I think it's about 4 hours. We've been going strong AF, man. We've had tons of people in here. Tons of new faces. It's awesome. It's great to see you guys. We're here every day. For those of you who joined us late, I would suggest when this stream's over, go back and look at what we talked about in the beginning. We had some really, really great info that you're not going to get anywhere else. and they're signals or evidence about where Bitcoin is going in a longer term sense. Interpret that for yourself. See how that information fits with what you see. But it's worth the watch. We've called so many things here so far before the rest of the world has caught up with them. And then you see everyone else catches up after this information isn't as valuable. So go back, check that out. It's going to be worth your time. You know, viewers are going down. Energy's going down on my end here. It's like 4 hours. I've been here like 3 or 4 hours. I think this is a pretty naturally good time. I think Bitcoin's going to trade sideways here for a few hours. I don't think we're going to get a big sell-off personally. If we do, look for this low trend. Right now that would mean below 11,250. Put another alert. I think it's unlikely. So I think it's a good time to call it for the night. We will be back tomorrow, of course. We're always here. So join us tomorrow. Make sure you're in the Discord. Check out Patreon while you have some time, and watch the beginning of this video again if you missed it. That information, priceless. Yeah, this hourly looks like it's going to close above support. Yeah, this is probably going to trade sideways tonight. If we get a breakout up or down, just like always, guys, I'll get on. It doesn't matter what time of day it is. I'll get back on. We'll stream again. I'll sleep when I'm dead. So anyway, I thought this stream was awesome, guys. I really love that you guys were here for it. Cheers. Have a great night. Have a great start to your week. No, that was today. But I love you guys, and I hope to see you next time, tomorrow. We'll catch you then. Crown out.